booming right now.
Yup.
You guys are getting a lot of spotlight on you.
Yeah, thanks to me.
Okay, thanks a lot. The best part of growing up in the SGV area.
I'm Rowdy from Puente, fool. Like, I've always felt like a star.
Always been that way.
Yeah, straight
As
up.
far back as you can remember.
Yup. Having the spotlight all the time was the best part. It was also the worst part. Stressful, like, you know what I mean? Always getting my house raided. I always got to do whatever the I wanted, you know? It landed me a lot of jail time, a lot of, you know, probation. Like, it just, like, juvenile hall, like, a bunch of gang member kids and smoking weed and fighting, crossing people out in the restroom.
Crazy. So
yeah.
It was not political there.
Yeah. Landed me on house arrest, which I look like I'm on house arrest right now. Like, oh, what's up, where you from? I'm, well, I'm from Puente, loud. Want everybody to hear. Like, when I was a juvenile, I got caught with a total of 3 guns. And then as an adult, I've been caught with 6 guns. Not all of my fans are just Mexicans, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, most of my hate comes from the Mexicans, you know what I mean? Put it, you know what I mean? Experience Rowdy Racks.
Right.
Experience me. If you listen to my music, you're experiencing me, who I am. Remember, like, you're just another person like everybody else, dog, you know what I mean? Don't try to go and have those experiences on your own, in your own life, you know what I mean? Experience that through my music, like, you know what I mean? Don't try to experience that for your own self because it sounds good to the beat, but it really isn't that fun.
Valley Club, the cult. Valley Club, the cult.
Okay, babe, you already know who the goddamn it is, aka it is I, the biggest cactus in the world. And today I'm sitting down with the fastest rising Latino rap artist out of the southern side of California. Big Cactus, who could that be? That artist is none other than our guy, Rowdy Racks. But Big Cactus, what justifies Rowdy being the fastest rising out of California? Is it the ice and the chains? Maybe the money, the cars, the clothes, like every other rapper? My answer to that, babe, is no. Instead, what I believe has Rowdy rising to the top of the Latino rap realm so fast is one word: authenticity. He is unapologetically being 150% himself. Humility at its finest. Not afraid to admit he pays for features.
We're gonna put on it. We already paid for the feature and everything.
Not afraid to lace up his boots and earn an honest day's wage working construction.
If my brother were to call me like he needs help on a job, like, and I ain't got to do that day, I'll just put my boots back on. Like,
Damn sure not afraid to pull up to a video shoot in some Vans skate shoes.
landed me on house arrest, which is, I look like I'm on house arrest right now, but
This man is bypassing all the traditional hype factors, aka the money, cars, clothes, jewelry, etc., and taking a whole different approach to conquering the rap game, aka he's being himself, at least as of now. Because as we all know, success can indeed change people, but for now, here's the story of Rowdy Racks, California's realest Southside Latino gangster rapper.
it's Rowdy Racks. Know I got the blick on me. Motherfucker switch on me. No, don't record, fool. We're just doing a video. Everywhere I go, you know I got the blick on me. I done had too many motherfuckers switch on me.
Rowdy Racks, born where?
West Covina, California, Queen of the Valley Hospital.
West Covina, California. Where is that in relation to LA?
It's about 15-20 minutes away in the San Gabriel Valley.
Okay, the SGV.
Yeah,
SGV is booming right now.
yeah,
You guys are getting a lot of spotlight on you.
yeah, thanks to me.
Okay, thanks a lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? For the people at home, what was the best part of growing up in the SGV area?
The best part was being me, fool. Like, okay, even before rap, like, you know, I'm Rowdy from Puente, fool. Like, you know what I mean? I've always been popping. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't even trying to be all bragging or nothing, but if you went to high school with me, middle school, like, if you know if you're from Puente or West Covina or anywhere around there, you know you heard of me. Guarantee you heard of me, straight up, you know?
That you heard of ever.
Yeah, so being me, fool, like, you know what I mean? Like, everywhere I go, I'm like, I already know, like, people are looking, it's like, you know what I mean? I've always felt like a star.
Always been that way.
Yeah, straight
As
up.
far back as you can remember.
Yup.
Again, like the SGV is getting a lot of light on it right now. So the best part growing up is you. What was kind of the worst part in your eyes about the SGV area?
Having the spotlight all the time was the best part. It was also the worst part. You know what I mean? It was also like stressful, like, you know what I mean? Always getting my house raided, having to stay in the streets. Like, if I don't want to go to jail, I got to live in the streets. So, like, it was like, you know, it has its ups and downs, dog, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, baby. I was built for this shit.
Right. I watched a few of your other interviews and stuff, early childhood wise, was early childhood, it was overall good for you?
Yeah,
right?
it was cool. It was smooth.
Solid parents and shit like that?
Well, my grandparents, I was staying with my grandma, you know what I mean? My parents were like, you know, they were solid, but they weren't solid, like, stable, you know what I mean? They were just solid, like, you know, gangsters and shit, but yeah, good thing my grandma was stable and she always took us in, you know what I mean?
Right. So having kind of gangster-ass in the streets, parents and shit like that, was that kind of, did that present any issues for you or anything like where you were like,
Not
hey,
issues, but it like it was tight. I always liked it, was kind of proud of it, but it was bad because I always got to do whatever the fuck I wanted, you know? It landed me a lot of jail time, a lot of, you know, probation, like it just, you know, yeah, it kind of was bad, you know what I mean?
Right. Overall, it wasn't always great.
Yeah, for real.
Facts. Where did you go to school? Where'd you go to middle school?
I went to Sparks Elementary School right there in Puente.
Okay.
Then right next door, I went to Sparks Middle School. You know, I got expelled from there, from the whole district. I had to go to West Covina to Edgewood Middle School, graduated from there. Then I came back to the district for high school. And I went to La Puente High School for first 3 months. Then I got kicked out of there. I had to go to continuation school. You know what I mean? Valley Continuation School, which was damn near like juvenile hall, like a bunch of gang member kids and smoking weed and fighting, crossing people out in the restroom and shit.
Crazy. So
Yeah.
It was not political there.
Yeah, and then after that, I went, before I got to 10th grade, I went to juvenile hall. Started banging like a motherfucker up in there.
Juvenile hall.
Oh yeah.
What landed you in there?
Firearm. First it was graffiti and burglary tools. Landed me on house arrest, which is, I look like I'm on house arrest right now, but I'm really just on GPS monitoring.
Okay.
So first it landed me on house arrest, and then I got out and I cut it off after a while, and then I got caught with a gun, which landed me in juvenile hall. Yeah. Boot camp, like that.
The guns out here, they don't play about the guns. Huh?
Nah.
At all.
Nah.
California's been that way since you can remember.
Yeah, for real.
Your parents are dealing with the same.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. So, after juvenile hall, was that when you started making music, or did you make music prior?
I made music in juvenile hall.
In juvenile hall?
Yeah, but it wasn't taking it seriously. It was just like just for fun, you know?
It's fun stuff.
Yeah, but I wrote a lot of stuff. Like, at that time I was writing, but even then, like, I would write, but I'll remember it in my head, you know? But by the time I started taking music seriously was when I was like 18.
18.
Well, not even then, because I was just taking I just learned that music was my passion, you know what I mean? I could make songs and just remember them and just, like, really feel it. Like, feel the lyrics and the beat, and, like, I love it. That's when I realized I love music, you know what I mean?
Like 18-ish.
Yeah, but when I started taking it seriously as a career, like, was probably around 25, 24.
25-ish, 24-ish. So, who kind of influenced you? Was it homies, or was it the
It was
music
my
coming from the
homeboy,
city?
my homeboy from the hood. But when I landed in camp, right?
Yeah.
Because the juvenile hall, like I said, like, you get there, everybody is a juvenile delinquent, you know?
Everyone.
Mostly everybody is gangbanging, and if they're not banging, they're tagging. And either way, you're hitting them up, like,
Some
what's
badass
up,
shit.
where you from? Like,
Yeah.
you know? So, like, everywhere you go, you're like, okay, I'm representing my hood. So everywhere, right when I walk in, the first person that hits me up, like, oh, what's up, where you from? I'm, well, I'm from Puente, loud. Want everybody to hear, like, you know?
Right.
You want to make a scene, like, yeah, I'm here.
That's
Like,
what you do.
you know, so you start looking at everybody, like, right away, like, sizing everybody up, you know? And then, but when I got to camp, I'm sizing everybody up, and then I see somebody who, oh, shit, it's my homie, like, from school, like, my boy, you know?
Right.
From the same hood, same everything, like, you know what I mean? I see him, I'm like, hey, what's up, nigga? Like, you know, he's like, what's up, fool? Like, you know, so I moved my bed right next to his, and we're kicking it all day, every day, you know? I had a lighter on me, he had weed, so it was like, what? We were smoking weed in there, and then I would always rap other people's songs, you know?
Right.
Like Lil Wayne, just other rappers' songs, like rap them word for word. I remember especially that Look at Me Now.
Okay.
I knew how to do the Busta Rhymes part, so everybody would want to hear that shit, you know? Like, you can't do that shit, but like, yeah, I can. They'd be like, bust it, you know what I mean?
That's what you did.
So I busted and shit, like, you know what I mean? And then the homie was like, man, you're rapping everybody else's songs, like, why don't you make your own shit, like, you know?
Alright.
So that's how I made my first
you
song.
listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna bust that Busta Rhymes for you.
Bust it.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's like, let's go. Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. But I know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I got away and every day. See, they really wanna pop me. Just know that you would never flop me. And I know that I could be a little cocky. No, you ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come, a nigga gotta get it. Then I gotta go and then I gotta shred it. Then I gotta blow and then I gotta get it. Every little thing a nigga think that it be doing. Cause it doesn't matter cause I'm gonna did it. Then I gotta murder everything and anything. I bada boom, I bada bing. I gotta do a lot of things. I make it clearer to a couple of niggas that I'm always winning. And I gotta get it again and again and again. And I be doing it to death and then I move a little fella, nigga better call a ref and everybody know my style and niggas know that I'm the best when they come to doing this and I be banging on my chest and I bang on the east and I'm banging on the west and I come to give you more and I'll never give you less. You can hear it in the street or you can read it in the press. Do you really want to know what's next? Oh, that's
fucking nuts.
That to be fun, fool. Like, it was fun for me, you know what I mean?
Holy shit, yeah.
So,
would you say that was one of your favorite rappers coming up or did
nah, just that
verse?
That verse,
That
yeah.
verse
So
did it
like,
for you.
I just used to like, it's fun to me. Like, I really like it, you know? So, after a while, my homie was like, everybody's coming and requesting different songs, and then he's like, fool, like, nah, like, you know, you gotta do your own shit. Like, this is too much now, you know?
That's hard, dude. That's hard. So you mentioned him, you mentioned Wayne. Who else were you kind of bumping? Any like Latino rappers or anyone?
Nah, fool, see, I never really was into that, like,
Really?
at all. Like, nah, you know? I wasn't into that wave, like, I would only bump one. Actually, I would bump SPM back in the day, and I would bump Slow Pain. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys ever heard of Slow Pain, but
I've never heard
he raps dope as fuck. But besides that, like, I never got into that shit. Like,
Really?
Nah.
Who else were you listening to? Wayne?
Spice One, Lil Wayne, Young Buck, E40, Too Short. You know what I mean? Like gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hard. So you started making music around the age 24, 25, taking it serious.
Yeah.
Was Warzone your first kind of big break?
Yep.
Warzone. That was the one that did it for you.
That was the one, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got signed a little bit after that.
Oh, that's crazy. Who'd you sign to?
To 8K.
Okay. How'd that go? Was that good?
Hell yeah, it was fun. I moved in with my manager. He had a big house that he had all the artists living at, you know, so I moved in there and it was dope, fool, like, you know. Yeah, it was pretty dope. It was like, okay, because my whole label was full of all blacks, like, you know, I'm the only Mexican. So the fact that like they would be like, man, this like what, like you could, cause like you could actually hang with our flows, like, you know what I mean? Cause like the Mexican rappers, they rap dope, but it's just
different.
Yeah, you feel me? Like,
I tell people that all the time. Like, I like that shit too. I like Chicano rap. I like Latino rap and stuff, but it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of the blacks don't like. They don't really bump it. Like, they don't put it like that. You know. Right. But see, the fact that they would fuck with my flows was like, oh shit, you know. So then we'll go to like parties and shit, and like people would think I'm like the security and shit, like, you know. And then I jump up on the stage and they're like, oh, what the.
Oh no, you're one of the artists.
All right, you know. Then when I rock out, like for real, they're like, oh shit, like. Who is? That's when it started getting me like more attention. Like, instead of just like a regular attention, it would be like kind of extra. Like, oh, what's up with this dude? Like,
you knew even more popping than you.
Yeah, for real.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's tight. There was kind of a gap I noticed on your YouTube channel between that and
these new,
the whole new wave. What happened during that kind of gap?
Prison.
Yeah. Okay, so you got locked up.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of landed you in there? Just
gun.
Another situation.
Same. When I was a juvenile, I got caught with a total of 3 guns, and then as an adult, I've been caught with 6 guns.
Crazy.
So that's 9 guns in my lifetime.
Yeah, it's crazy when you guys say that. Like, being from Arizona, it's like so regular for us.
People have guns like nothing, huh? Yeah.
My mom-in-law rides around with a gun, like, you know
wow.
what I'm saying? Like, everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a trip.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So, okay, so you landed in prison, boom, and then you come out and you're just like, what? I'm pedal to the metal with this shit. Like,
yeah,
because you know
this time I got out, like when I first got signed, it was like just a little small contract, you know. It wasn't like a record deal. It was just a management contract, you know. But I still got a bag for that, you know. But this time I got out and they hit me with a bag, like bam, bands, you know, in the tens of thousands. Like,
nice.
So I was like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like everywhere I go, everything is paid for, like recording, studio time, videos, models, rental cars, like everything is, you know, they're just like, Rowdy, show up here and work. You know, I just gotta pull up and rap. So it's like, Hell yeah, like, you know.
So you've been kind of one of the ones who are really pushing. I like you said, you don't probably want to be in that box or consider yourself in the Latino realm, but like you're one of the ones that like from the outside everyone's looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I know that I'm automatically gonna be put there, you know, because I'm a Sureño. You know what I mean? I got the 1-3 on me. I'm from, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I know they're gonna automatically put me in there. But the thing is that the blacks can actually bump. Like, there's actually blacks that bump my subscribe to my channel.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like not all of my fans are just Mexicans. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, most of my hate comes from the Mexicans. You know what I mean? But there is other, like a big majority of them that know that I'm repping them, obviously, and they're like down for that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like the best of both worlds. If you really look at it, that's really what you get.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But to the Mexicans that don't like the way I rap, they look at it like I'm trying to be, you know, like blacks, but it's like, nah, that's just how I rap. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? But to the ones who look at it for really what it is, they're like, you're the best of both worlds, bro. You know what I mean?
I think it's tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm fucking with the whole movement. And part of the whole movement, the recent movement, what are some of your, because he was bumping your music all the way over here from Phoenix.
That's what's up.
Really putting me on type shit.
That's what's up, my boy.
It was that song I think you filmed in Chinatown. Would you say that's one of your...
Death Threats.
Okay, Death Threats. There you go.
That's my shit.
Yeah, is that what are some of your favorite ones that you've been putting out during this run?
Okay, I love Death Threats. I love Violation.
Okay.
I love these 2 tracks I just did with Drummer.
Okay. Oh, true. How's
I
that
killed those tracks.
Yeah, those are good, dude.
Yeah.
Like the video, everything's A1. How did the collaboration with Drummer?
Me and Drummer click like that. But when we get in the booth together, it's like
Yin yang.
we just flow. Yeah, we're undefeated right now. But so I like those. I got a track coming out. It's not out yet, but it's definitely one of my favorites. With Sugar Free, we're gonna put on it. That track is hard, fool. Be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be called Manager, but that's hard, fool. That's one of my favorite ones. Almost everyone, like all of my songs are sick, fool. Like if you ask me, at least, you know, I think each one has its own like level of. But you know, my absolute favorite one is called Tattletales. I don't know if you heard that one. The flow on that shit, the lyrics, the punchline delivery, the flow is like ridiculous, fool.
You're not shy about saying I'm the one, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, like I'm not gonna say I'm better than anyone in particular, but you're like I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you want to get to the top, you want to do it the right way. You're not motherfucking clout chasing. You're not, doing the beef and shit.
Nothing like that, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is it tempting to do that though? Like when you see everybody comparing you to such and such.
It only tempts me when I hear the other artists saying like I'm the best Latino. You know, that's when I'm like, homie, I'm the best. That's when I get tempted to be like that. But besides that, nah. Every single artist, push your shit. Like, you know what I mean? Go get to push yourself to the top. You're better than everyone. You know what I mean?
That's how you gotta think about it.
Yeah, but. So I don't feel like I don't honestly feel like it's a competition. You know what I mean? A lot of people see it as a competition, and really it is a competition in reality, like the rap game. But I don't see it like that, you know, honestly. Like my music is just, it comes from here, homie. You know what I mean? It's like, this is my shit. This is my art. Like, rock with it. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to choose it over everybody else. Like, nah, just with it. You know what I mean? Experience Rowdy Racks. Experience me. If you listen to my music, you're experiencing me, who I am.
You're walking through my shoes.
Yeah, straight up. Yep.
You're kicking it with me.
That's all I'm saying. Yep.
Yeah, dude. And you've got like a real cool, humble vibe about you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't scared to mention that, you get up earlier and went to work. I'm sure that's changed now.
No, yeah, it definitely, I ain't working no more.
You know what I'm saying?
But hey, if I best believe if I ever have to, I will. Like, it doesn't make you less of a man. I feel like it makes you more of a man, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta humble yourself. As a matter of fact, like, okay, right now I got a nice chunk of change in my bank account. You know what I mean? But if my brother were to call me, like, he needs help on a job, like, and I ain't got to do that day, I'll just put my boots back on. Like, you feel me? It's nothing to go and earn a day's work. You know what I mean? Like, earn a living, like that. That's if brings another side of you out that always you gotta remember, like you're just another person like everybody else, dog. You know what I mean?
Sure.
At the end of the day, I'm no better than anybody else. You know, I'm just a regular dude like you. Like, you know what I mean?
What advice would you give for the up and comers who are kind of, you know, the kids and shit watching you come up?
Don't stop. Oh, the kids watching me? Okay, for the kids watching me, like I said, my music is for you guys to experience me. You know what I mean? Just listen to it, vibe with it, and experience me. Don't try to go and have those experiences on your own, in your own life. You know what I mean? Experience that through my music. Like, you know what I mean? Don't try to experience that for your own self, because it sounds good to the beat, but it really isn't that fun. Like, it's really more hurtful than it is helpful. You know, it's more stressful than it is fun, dog. You know, I rap about the fun side. You know, I also rap about the stressful side, but when you hear the fun side, don't think that's all there is to it. Nah, there's a whole nother side that you don't want to live. You know what I mean? So just experience it through the music. Don't try to experience it for yourself, you know? And for the up and coming artists, for the my younger generation that's younger than me, trying to make it like how I am, don't stop, homie. You know what I mean? Don't stop. When you get that buzz going, make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and don't ever slow down on that gas pedal. You know what I mean? My mixtape is gonna be coming out March 3rd, I believe. Be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for my mixtape, for my next projects that are coming out. They're gonna be dope. I've been working on them, and they're gonna be dope. Like, you know, these songs that, like, I make tracks and I drop them, they're singles. Most of the time I come in the studio, make them right there, and let them out to you guys. But these projects are ones that I've been working on, like, you know what I mean? Check those out. Like, you think this shit's hard? Check those out, for real. At Rowdy Racks, ROWDYRACKSS with 2 S's at the end. And, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to 8K, shout out to Big Business and Ocho, my managers. Shout out to all the homies, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Peso, just got out, my boy. And with us.
Appreciate it, man.
Valley Club, the cult. Valley Club, the cult.